Okay, I've started painting that other stuff, but it's cold, cloudy, shitty, miserable day today, so the paint is taking forever to dry, so I don't know if I'm going to achieve much there with that today, but what I have done, I was discussing the other day about locking that on. I've machined up these, so we're going to use those, so you'll fit a socket in there. So what I'm going to do is clamp that piston on there so it's flat, and then get those on the right way like that. And then what I'm going to do is drill them, or mark them, and then drill and tap them. So you get one on each side like that, and they'll be sort of sitting inside, so you're not going to see much. So I think that'll clamp that down nice. If I clamp that hard down there, when I drill and tap it, when you bolt that in, that's going to hold it solid up against there, so you're not going to get any sideways movement at all. So I'm thinking might come out after lunch and do that. Tap that, and that'll get that done then. That'll be that completed. That part of it. So and the bottom, so that'll be nearly done. Pretty much all I've got to do is degrease it, and then I'm going to tape up. I'm going to polish the journals, tape them up, and then paint the rest of it black. And I'm thinking paint the piston red. So now I'm going to get one of the other pistons. I've got some test glass. Well, I'll use that there. That's a piece of test glass, and I'm going to use my UV resin and just glue the piston onto it and see how firmly it holds. It should be fine, I think. There's all good. Okay, there's our test subject, and that's the UV resin. So let's put a little bit of that on there. So just to so you know, if I put a little bit on there and then hit it with that light, hit it with the UV light, see that? Sets hard. The longer you leave it, obviously the harder it gets. It hasn't got all underneath yet, but it only takes a few seconds and it turns it to solid. So let's see what happens when we do this. That will spread, obviously. That. It's awful slippery too, so you need to be really wary of it. So to get a proper full hold, I'm not sure how long. A lot of modelers, people who do dioramas and models and shit use this because it's instant basically. It's like, and it's easier to use than super glue because you can get whatever you want into position and then shine the light on it, and it hardens straight up. It's not the strongest UV light either. I bought that on Poo Tube along with that. Alright, and I'm guessing the longer you leave it, the stronger it gets. An ideal way would be to put it out in the sun. Fucking plenty of UV out there. Look at that. Oh, that's on there good. I think that's going to work good. If you do it properly, you put a full bead around there. That might work, I think. That will work. I know it'll work. It'll work better though once you can put it all the way around the piston. Because, see, there's not much run off that. So if I put a bead all the way around, to a couple of runs, and then sat that on, and even if I filled the center up and then sat that on, I'm impressed. I'm super impressed. It's the first time I've had to use that glue. that resin I should say. I'm impressed with that. There you go, Amit. That'll I think that'll hold your glass on quite well, and then we can take it off the thing, and you're gonna have to break that glass to get it off, I'd say. That's awesome. Concept proven. I knew it'd stick plastic and shit together, but I wasn't sure about glass. And that glass is, well, it's not clean now, so I have your fucking grubby hands all over it, but I cleaned it when I did that. Hey, I like that. I like it a lot. Alright, now I'm going to go and have some lunch, say goodbye to my wife. She's going out for a while. And I'm going to come in and do that, and I'll bring you back when I'm finished. Stay tuned. Alrighty, now I've got that clamped down. That's clamped on the bench. That's clamped solid onto that. So just do the drill, the same size I drilled that just to spot it. And what I'm going to do, start to drop shit on the floor, is I'm going to do this side first. I'm going to spot it, drill it, tap it, and then put a bolt in there and clamp it so the other side can't move. Then I'll spin it round, and that'll be secured. Then I'll just put a clamp on that side to pull it down, and then do exactly the same to that side. Okay, let's see. I'll just try not to kick the fucking tripod either. Beautiful. Now I'll get your tapping, your drill, your tap size. Which is 5 mil. Now I'm pretty sure the correct tapping size for this is 5.25 for 6 mil, 6 by 1. But I've only got 5.5 or 5. I prefer to err on the slightly small side. Then let's see how we go. Get that to bottom out, then we're ready to party. I got a screw and stick for now. There, that'll tight. You'll notice, not quite radius the same, but that's not what I'm after. Fits over that, that'll centre it and hold it. So now I'm going to put that on and screw down that one side. Water it off. Oh, fucking look at that. That's pretty solid as it is. I like it. Right, let's see if I can get this off without dropping it on the floor. Turn it around that side, which is going to be fucking interesting. I might have to come to there. Clamp this side down just to make sure. Yep, that's not going to go anywhere. Right. Oh, I like that. I'll have to edit some of that out. You don't want to spend 2 minutes looking at the back of my fucking head. You take it out of the stand, unplug the power supply, and there we go. Look at that, that's fucking beautiful. It looks like it's almost part of it, doesn't it? I like that, I like it. Sometimes you sit down and think of things and get something that comes together and that looks good. I think that looks good. Looks like it's made by someone who gives a fuck. That's solid as fuck too. I like it. I'm liking it. Alright. I'll keep moving. What am I going to do now? Might start getting shit ready to degrease stuff. And like I said, I can't really do much else because I can't paint, because the stuff that I painted fucking 3 hours ago is still tacky. And because we've got very little sunshine here today, and it's not real warm. There's a little bit of sun out there now, but that's dry to touch, but it still leaves fingerprints, so I'm not going that. I need to just lightly sand, so I can't really do anything with that till it's dry properly. That one I can turn over and paint the other side, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to leave that dry, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow, I think. I only put that out here because when I was fucking around in the garage, I didn't want to get shit on it. So I'm going to put that inside when I go in. But it's getting there. So we've got the lamp near completion. Actually, before I go inside, I might make that thing for the lid to hold the top down. I'll take that off there and put it somewhere. Actually, I'll take that piston off. So I'll take it out and degrease it. Yeah. I'll see what I can do this afternoon. Stay tuned. Alrighty, got this knocked up. I'm pretty much done for the day. So we've got our little strap. It's pop riveted it in. I just got to shorten that bolt, obviously. It's too long, but I just put this so I can bolt that down to make sure it's nice and tight, which it is. I don't know about that nut. Once I shorten that bolt a little bit, pull it back, just wondering whether might be alright with that bloody wing nut on there. Quite possibly. So there we go. So that's done today. I've got the pistons done. The piston and the rod for the table, for the side table. I've glued that other fucker onto that glass. It's and I've punched the piss out of it and it's still not coming off, so we've proved that shit works. So tomorrow I should be able to make a big step forward if I get that shit painted. It's just fucking a bit of sunshine on it this afternoon, but I want it properly fully dried before I do anything, because otherwise it marks too easily. It's too soft. But anyway, we'll power on and I'll just keep doing other things till I can get a nice cloudless day, because it's been cloudy on and off all day today. So when I get a cloudless day, so if the sunshine on it like that now, that'll be great. It dries fairly quick because it gets warm and just it cures. But now it's off and on. So I'm going to go put this air filter inside, get it out of here so I don't put scratches or finger marks on it. Well, I've got finger marks, but don't want scratches on it. So that'll be it. I'll go in and get all this shit off the camera now and play around editing it for a couple of hours. Oh, I've got to take me vice off the mill because I was using coolant, and the coolant gets underneath it, and if you don't take it off and clean it, it goes rusty. So I'm going to go and sort that first, turn the lathe off and go inside. Take it easy. Peace.